Hey friends, so I am back and doing my 2016 resolutions. I think the lighting is a little weird in here, but I'm sorry. Um, so first things first, I want to read 52 books. Um, Last year I read 62, sort of, more like 53, with the graphic novels. But yeah, I want to read 52 books, hoping to exceed that. But really, the main goal of this year, I think it's similar to you, and Rincy is doing this goal as well. It is the hashtag like read your own damn books, and um, I wrote in parentheses, I have my journal in front of me, I wrote backlist, backlist, backlist. So now that I am in my apartment, I have all my books and have them in bookshelves, my goal is really just to read the books that I own. And yeah, I know it's going to be hard, and um, I listen to all those podcasts with new releases, and I love the library, and I'm going to want to go and um, read other things, but I want to at least, if I do that, I want to read at least 10 of my own books before I go. I think my goal is to be just to go to the library. If I really do want to buy a book, like I'm not going to hold myself and not do that because I know that's kind of impossible. And I will hopefully just go to the used bookstore, like not so often, maybe after my birthday and just like whatever, but I really want to focus this year on reading my own books. And I'm doing so well, doing pretty good with that so far. I mean, I've only read 2 books, but actually they're both library books, so that wasn't good. But I'm moving forward. I think I'll be doing pretty good with that goal because I look at all the books that I have, and they're all books that I want to read. And there's a reason that I have them, and I think it'll be easy for me, or hopefully I'll be able to realize the books that are on my shelves that I probably won't read, and be able to kind of purge or read a book, and if I don't like it, get rid of it. And so that's really the main goal, is to read my own books. And it's kind of the first year that I don't set a restriction for me of I want to read this category and that category and this and that. And like I thought about a bunch of them, like Classic a Month or the Book Riot Read Harder Challenge, which I did write down their 2016 one. But I really just don't want to set limitations this year. I really just want this year to be about me picking up what I want to pick up, when I want to pick it up, because I'm going to just kind of, if I imagine my own bookshelves as a library, like that's what I'm going to do. And I have so many books by authors that I want to read, and that's another thing that I have written down as a goal is to read more of the authors that I love, because I am one of those people that will read an author I love and be like Margaret Atwood, reading Handmaid's Tale and be like, yeah, she's a favorite, but then have a tendency to not pick up other books by the same author, kind of out of like nervousness of not liking a book I read by them as much, or as like I don't want to get to the point where I've read all the books by them and there's no more for me to read. Like that point scares me. So I think I just try to get over that fear and kind of grow my collection of authors that I love and really delve into their works a little bit more. Because I definitely have like on my bookshelves collections by authors, but I will have read none or one of the books by them. So that's the goal. And then to just really be aware of what I'm picking up, when I'm picking it up, reading authors of color, reading women, reading diversely in terms of genres. So yeah, and I definitely want to read big books and focus on my page count, beat my page count from last year, and kind of do a stat check maybe a little bit more often, and check in and kind of tally, ebook versus physical book, nonfiction versus fiction, just a little bit more often because I didn't do any of that last year. That's really it for my resolutions for this year, is to read my own books, read books by authors that I love, and be aware and conscientious of what I'm reading. So really, I think a big goal of that is to be journaling more, and I think I might start bullet journaling, or just really just getting back into the swing of things, of just writing things down in my journal when I feel like writing things down, and writing quotes from books, and just kind of being in the presence and not just reading to read, but reading to get get more things out of them. So yeah, that's just my quick video of 2016 goals. I will show you what I am currently reading. I started The Fire Next Time by James Baldwin in December, and it's really short, so I'm hoping to get through it this week. I put it aside for a little while, but this is really good. This is it's 2 essays of his. One is to his nephew, I believe. I read it a while. It was really short. I read it a while ago. Yeah, a letter to my nephew. And then the other one is about his time in Harlem and race, and it's really beautiful. James Baldwin is an author that I love, that I'm trying to read more of his works by. So this is really great. And then the other one that I'm currently reading, these both have been on my bookshelves. This is A Tale for a Time Being by Ruth Ozeki, and I'm 85 pages into this book and loving it. I couldn't put it down last night because I'm definitely just about getting out of my reading slump. And this book, so good. I think that you would really like this book. It's kind of 2 connecting stories. So one is you're reading the journal of this 16-year-old Japanese girl named Nao, and she is writing about her grandmother who is a nun, but she's just so engaging. Her voice is engaging, and she more is just writing about her life. Like, she says that her journal is about her, she wants to write down everything about her grandmother, but it is more about, you know, her life and her family dynamics, and she is bullied in school and says that she's going to kill herself at the end of filling her journal with the story of her grandmother. And so, and then the other story is Ruth, who lives in Canada, on an island in Canada, and finds, when she's walking on the beach, she finds a Hello Kitty lunchbox with Nao's diary inside, some letters, and a watch, and just, I'm not so far into it, so I don't know everything, but just the interconnecting stories of Ruth reading Nao's diary, and then jumping, and you're reading Nao's diary, and it's so good. So I'm loving it, and I think it might already be a favorite of the year. But yeah, so that is 2016 reading goals, and I will see you soon.